What up, people? Welcome to Goblin's World. This is my cute little pit bull dog, Taylor. Now, she's so good and she listens really well most of the time. But I traveled downstairs earlier today and noticed that she chewed the vacuum cleaner cord in half. And luckily, the vacuum cleaner was not plugged in at the time, otherwise, she would have received a little shock from that. But now I gotta fix the vacuum cleaner before I can use it, so I figured I might as well show you guys how I fix a vacuum cleaner cord, because this happens to be a decently expensive vacuum cleaner and there's no way we're going to throw it out for just the cord breaking. So what we're going to do is splice this cord together with IP68 connector that makes it waterproof and a very secure connection, because it clamps down on both sides of the cords and not near the connection. So you're going to need some wire strippers so we can cut off the damaged portions of the cord. You're going to want to make sure that you clip off all the damaged section of the cord so we know that there'll be no problems in the future. Then you're going to want to unscrew the IP68 connector and take out the Wago connector that's inside. Then you're going to put one of the connectors on one of the cords that you're trying to splice together and screw that down a little bit and set that to the side. Then you're going to make sure that you cut off the other damaged part of the wire. Like I was saying, make sure you get all of the damaged wire. And you're just going to throw that to the side. Now we're going to screw that connector down on that wire so it's not going anywhere. And that's just to hold these in place while we're working with it. And then now you're going to want to take the wire strippers and cut just the rubber sheath off the outside of the two wires that are inside of this. So you're going to want to be a little bit careful when you're doing this, that you don't cut all the way through and you're just taking just the sheath off of the cord. And then once you have that rubber sheath off, you're going to notice some paper and some little ropes basically inside, and that's to protect the wires as long as make it a stronger cord. And then you're going to want to strip off the black and the white wires so we can get access to the wire and be able to put it in the Wago connector. And then after you strip these, you're going to want to definitely twist them. It makes the stranded wire a bit stronger and it allows the Wago connector to clamp on it much better. And then maybe cut some of these ropes and paper out of here just so they're not in the way. Like I said, these are mainly to keep the cord strong when you're pulling on the vacuum cleaner around the house and whatnot. Now on these Wago connectors, you have 3 separate spots that you can put these in, because some wires have a ground wire, or some cords I should say have a ground wire. And we're going to use the 2 outside connectors to keep the wires more separate and make sure shorts don't happen. Once you have those inserted in the Wagos with a nice little lever action, you can move the connector up and screw it down a little bit and set that to the side while we prepare the other cord and strip it and make sure that the rubber sheath is off of it, and strip the 2 white cords. Now that's just some of the things you're going to have to deal with, when you got a puppy. They might chew on some stuff, they might break something. But with a little knowledge and some cheap parts, you can usually fix a lot of the things. And hopefully this video enlightens you on how you can fix your own vacuum cleaner in case the cord messes up on yours. Or you have a rascal little puppy that wants to eat through it. Now, like I said, you're going to want to twist these connections, or twist these stranded wires to make sure that you get a good connection, and that it doesn't fray out and cause a short when you're entering these into the Wago connectors. Now, like I said, we're using the 2 outside connectors for this. And if you want, you can back off this connector so that you can see where you put the black and the white, and you're going to want to match these up completely. You want the black to go to black and the white to go to white. Now when using these Wago connectors, you definitely don't want a bunch of wires sticking out of the Wago connector, because that can cause a short later on. You want to make sure these wires fully seat into the Wago connector without much excess. Once that's done, you can loosen up these connectors and push them together. They screw back together, creating a watertight seal. And then when you screw in the two outside nut connectors, it clamps down onto the rubber cord with another piece of rubber inside the connector, making a very strong connection that you can pull on and not have to worry about the connection coming undone. And you don't have to solder anything. Thanks for checking out the video, people. We'll see you on the next one.